Hey folks, Eric here on Wednesday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you, for you Star Wars fans. But of course, I'm here with comic books for the week. Not a lot of stuff, and it feels like this should be the stuff that came in during October. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. Or right now, because I think I'm just going to jump right into it. So I've got Task Force Z, issue 7 from DC Comics, and look at that, bunch of dead looking people. I mean, it is a book about a task force of zombies led by Red Hood. Um, I'm so far behind, I still haven't even read the second issue, I don't think. And they changed it. Initially, it was solicited as an ongoing series, but now it says 12 issues. So it's almost over. But there you go. Zombie stuff. What does that say on the side? Who's joining the team? Then we have Dynamite Never Dies, number 3 from Dynamite. And, oh yeah, Arthur Soydam cover, however you say his name, guy that did all this wonderful artwork here. Again, sort of a multiverse zombie horror story from Dynamite with a bunch of their different characters, including Vampirilla, Red Sonja, John Carter, Ash was in the last. Ash from the Evil Dead was in the last one. Good stuff. And more zombies. That's it for regular floppy monthly comic books. Then we have this puppy, Criminal Macabre, the complete Cal McDonald stories by Steve Nile, with an introduction by John Carpenter. And Cal McDonald is a private eye in a world of monsters. His partner there is a ghoul, and there's vampires and werewolves and just all sorts of crazy stuff. And this collects the complete Criminal Macabre prose stories, Savage Membrane, Guns, Drugs, and Monsters, Dial M for Monster, All My Bloody Things, and 2 new prose stories, The Dead Sun and Out of Water. I have most of what's in here already. I have Savage Membrane, Guns, Drugs, and Monsters, and Dial M for Monster. But I don't have the few other things, which is why I picked this up. Because I love this character, and I'm a bit of a completist. So, and I'm going to keep the ones I have. I thought about giving them to my nephew, but they're really, really nice additions. So, I'm doubling up. But more monster stuff. All prose stories. Then we have Spirits of Vengeance, Rise of the Midnight Suns. This is a big, chunky trade paperback. And let's see. Oof, tiny, tiny print. But this, it's from Marvel. And this contains Ghost Rider 28 and 31, Ghost Rider Blaze, Spirits of Vengeance 1 through 6, Morbius the Living Vampire number 1. That's from 1992. Darkhold, pages from the Book of Sins number 1, Night Stalkers number 1, Web of Spider-Man 95 and 96, and material from Midnight Suns Unlimited number 1. It's just tons and tons of material in this book. All 90s stuff. Yeah, looks like it's 90s. But it's Ghost Rider. It's 2 versions of Ghost Rider, and it's got Morbius and the Hannibal King and all that great horror stuff. Happy to have that. And then finally, we have Ghost Rider, the Epic Collection, Hell on Wheels. This is volume 1 of Ghost Rider's Epic Collection from Marvel, again. And this has Marvel Spotlight 5 through 12, which is where Ghost Rider came from. Then Ghost Rider 1 through 11, and Marvel Team Up number 15. So, again, more classic Ghost Rider this time. The 70s versus the 90s. The original Johnny Blaze So cool to have this old stuff. Very happy to have it. And that's it. But you can see why I would think October. It's all horror stuff, which is fine by me. I'm not going to complain about that. And that's it. That's all I picked up this week. Very, very small week, at least for the numbers. Cost-wise, those epic collections and big chunky things, a little pricey. That's it. You know what? I don't really have a question for you. Nothing's coming to mind, so this is going to be a really, really short video. But if you have any questions for me or comments or anything, put them in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. If you care to follow me on other social media, my Twitter is @Ronin5757. My Instagram, where I post pictures of books, comic books, board games, and fuzzy animals, is ErikSmith5757. That's Eric with a K, ERIKSMITH 5757. That's all I've got for you this week. So until next week, read more comic books.